E aí pessoal, tudo bem? Aqui quem fala é o Herbert. Sejam bem-vindos a mais uma live aqui no canal. Eu vou continuar o Starfield. Eu vou fazer essa missão do Kelton que a gente começou no último episódio. E depois eu vou fazer algumas missões principais. Porque senão eu vou ficar só jogando secundária aqui. E aí, Matheus? Eu tô jogando no PC. O áudio tá bom? Ah, valeu. Caramba, é muito grande. Isso, é esse jogo mesmo. São vários planetas, eu tô bem no comecinho ainda. Aquila. O visual da cidade aqui já é totalmente diferente.
Hold it. By order of Marshal Daniel Blake, I need to inform you we've got some trouble at Gal Bank. Folks might be in danger, so you may want to steer clear. Well, all I know is there was an attempted bank robbery and things went sideways. You'd have to ask the Marshal if you want the whole story. Not usually, but he took charge of the situation because the bank robbers are part of the Shaw gang. The Marshal's had a lot of experience dealing with the gang, so he's calling the shots. I guess that'd be the Marshal's call. Frankly, it ain't going well. Looks to be a stalemate. Maybe a little outside help would do some good.
Tá, mais uma missão.
Planning to tell me your demands at some point?
You find someone we can trust and maybe we will.
Like who?
Not you, not one of your rangers, and not these city guards neither.
What the hell am I supposed to do with that? You need to stand back now. I don't mean to be rude, but I don't know you. Now please, stand back.
Caramba, eu vim ajudar e o cara tá nervosão aqui.
And what the hell do you know about it? But all right, if you think you can do better, you're sure as hell welcome to try. Some folks from the Shaw gang tried to rob the place, but they got spotted by a guard. They took everyone inside hostage, and now they're keeping a watch so we can't move against them. They're using the intercom to communicate.
O jogo tá bonito mesmo. Eu acho que eu tô rodando ele no médio aqui, hein? Nem é a qualidade gráfica mais top.
Well, that's real damn helpful. Thank you. They won't talk to me. Say they don't trust the badge. They want a neutral negotiator. In other words, they didn't have a plan for this, so they're stalling while they come up with one. All right, I'm willing to allow that. But a few things first. Say what you have to, but whatever they ask for, there's no way in hell I'm giving it to them. Also, there are lives at stake, so don't get cavalier. Find out what they want, and then report back to me. Hey, you in the bank. I'm sending in a negotiator, so don't shoot.
Hands where I can see him, and don't try nothing. You're the negotiator, huh? If you think you're just gonna walk up here and get us to surrender, you're dead wrong. We'll cooperate when we get what we want. So tell me, stranger, how do I know you're gonna deal straight with us? I don't know you, so why should your word mean anything to me? I see what you mean. We've been in worse scrapes than this. We can handle being stuck in a bank. Am I supposed to be impressed? Nothing you say is gonna change my mind, so let's just move on.
Não consegui convencer ele.
They talk too damn much. complain about everything. But as much as we'd like to, none of us has shot one yet. Got a real attitude problem, don't you? Well, you better listen up. We want to guarantee a safe passage to the spaceport and a ship. We'll drop the hostages off somewhere safe in the system. After that, we'll radio back where they are, and the Marshal and his crew can come and get them. But if anybody follows us when we break orbit, we start shooting people. Got it? What, you think we want to stay locked up in here? Hell no! Then persuade the Marshal that it ain't. This whole damn job's gone wrong. It was supposed to be just a quick hit. Clean and simple, you know? So let's all try to keep our heads, yeah? Because my guys, they're going crazy in here. I don't know how much longer we can last.
Vou tentar de novo.
What do you mean? I know. Not disagreeing with that.
Vou tentar essa mais pro lado emocional aqui.
Part of me just
Ai,
wants
falhei.
people. But we need them right where they are. It's up to the Marshal to make sure the hostages don't get hurt. Nah, it's too late to back out now. We're seeing this through. You go tell the Marshal to get that ship ready so we can all walk away from this thing without anybody getting hurt.
Tá, vou ter que falar com o delegado e convencer ele então. Sim, a história muda conforme as decisões. Eu sei que no jogo tem alguns arcos e você, dependendo das escolhas que você faz, você ganha moral com um arco e perde moral com o outro.
I heard every word. He's talking too loud. Sign of fatigue. All that fear and exhaustion are taking a toll. They're not thinking straight. That puts us in a very precarious position. Now you'd be wasting your time. Or worse, it'd make them angry. No sense risking that. I appreciate your idealism, but there were only ever two ways this could end. You've already ruled out one of them, so that leaves us with only one option. We have to free the hostages by taking out their captors. Problem is, they're keeping me and the guards in sight at all times. If we try to move against them, they'll see us coming. You'd be willing to do that? You've got guts, that's for damn sure. I can't deny that you're right, though. They might not see that coming. Now, I see two ways we can play this. You could ask to see the hostages. Once you're inside, you can make your move. If you're quick, I think you can take them out before they have a chance to respond. But you'll have to shoot to kill. There's also a back door. Most of their attention's focused out front here, so they may not be watching it as closely. This key should unlock it.
You've got my girlfriend in there. If she gets hurt.
My husband's in there. He's...
Eu vou tentar entrar pelos fundos. Deixa eu ver se eu tenho alguma arma aqui. Equipei, não. Eita.
Heck was that?
Nossa, o cara já me viu?
Things aren't looking good for you.
Caramba, o cara é nível 10.
Gonna kill you, traitor! Oh my
Aí peguei todos.
They've got the marshal by the
I heard the fight. The hostages, are they safe? Is that so? Shame it had to come to that. But you got the job done and saved lives. Here, you've more than earned this. You got us out of a tough spot, and you did it with courage that's not common. As a matter of fact, you might just be Freestar Ranger material. If you're interested, head on over to the Rock and ask for Emma Wilcox. She handles the new recruits.
Marco! They didn't hurt you, did they?
It's okay. I'm okay. I just...
Ah, eu desbloqueei uma missão da Confederação Freestar. Tá, deixa eu fazer a missão que eu vim fazer aqui, né?
So you want to come here for a half day?
Welcome to the Co-Heritage Museum. I offer a brief tour and I'm happy to discuss the city's history as well. Everything you see here is a piece of Aquila City's history. Aquila City was founded over 150 years ago by Solomon Coe, a scientist and explorer from Earth. Along with other settlers, Coe built the structures you see in the part of the city we call the core. Those proud buildings still stand today. The planet was dangerous, so they built a wall around their settlement. Eventually, they ran out of space and started building outside the wall. There were so many buildings that they had to build another, larger wall, forming a second outer ring around the growing city. Of course, the city didn't stop growing, and before long, the third wall, the outer wall you see today, was constructed. Today, Aquila City is the proud capital of the Freestar Collective, and the Council of Governors continues to meet here when they need to. That is not something I expected to hear today. I assume you're somehow associated with the United Colonies? I've received some odd messages of late. Several that bordered on being incomprehensible. Honestly, I thought it was some kind of strange prank until now. A bunch of gibberish about dire consequences and frequency modulation and genetic reconstruction. It all came across as rather unhinged. Well, I'm afraid you've wasted your time because I'm not authorized nor particularly inclined to release any of our pieces. That includes 100-year-old tree branches. Sorry, but it's staying in storage.
Ela não vai ajudar. Tentar convencer
All
ela.
artifacts that date all the way back to the time of Solomon Coe himself. I hear what you're saying, but I'm afraid it's out of the question. Now you're just trying to confuse me. It's a dead branch, and it belongs to the museum.
Comecei mal.
You're welcome
Nossa.
to try to wear me down. I'm no fan of the UC, but I still don't want anyone to get hurt. I can't believe I'm doing this. Please return it in one piece.
Ah, essa eu consegui persuadir na última opção. Não, essa série ela tá na minha lista, mas eu não assisti ela ainda não. Mas eu já vi alguns vídeos. Deixa eu ver se tá marcado certo. Tá.
The museum is...
Nossa, minha nave tá longe pra caramba.
Okay, let's all just take a breath. We all want to protect people from Ashton.
É aqui?
On the same side here.
The hell with that. This ain't the way things are done. And that's the end of it.
With due respect, I have repeatedly explained that I do not need permission. I came to you in the spirit of cooperation, but if this is the reaction...
Always working. Always. Why you trying to fix something that ain't broken?
Mr. Wilson, we can deal with the Ashta better, safer. We didn't turn down fire or space flight because we managed just fine until that point.
I will not be talked down to like this.
Okay. Miss Alpin, please don't take any further action until we've had some time to think this over. All right?
We need to be smarter, better in the way we handle the Ashta.
Tá passando e do nada aparece uma missão. Tá, deixa eu aproveitar que eu tô aqui. Aí.
Friend, I gotta confess, I'm not much in the mood for conversation. I know, I shouldn't let that woman get up under my skin, but, well, I can't seem to help it. Girl comes in here with her big ideas about how we defend our city, no respect for the way we've done things for years. No worries about the possible consequences, and expect us to thank her for making our lives more difficult. I tell you, I've never seen entitlement like that. Well then, you got about as much sense as she does. Look, this ain't New Atlantis. It ain't all flowers and chirping birds out there. These walls around us, they're here for a damn good reason. I've trained the guards here for years, again, for a damn good reason. We get it wrong, we not watching all the time, then the ash to kill innocent people. That's the simple reality of the situation. So when someone struts into town with their untested ideas on how to do things better, then those of us who dedicated our lives to protecting the city, that don't go over so well.
Tá bom.
I don't know, some technical mumbo-jumbo about sensors and behavior predictions. That's not the point. She expects us to just change up how things work, and I can't abide by it. We've gotten along just fine until now. How could I not? People in this city put their trust in me to keep them all safe. Look, this is getting my blood pressure up talking about this so damn much. You think you can talk some sense into her? Be my guest. Otherwise, I suggest you leave defending this city to the people who spent their lives doing it.
Ecologies are living things. They move, they change. The way we handle Ashta works, for now. So we have to be prepared. Well, you sure don't look like you're delivering the capacitors I'm waiting for. Something I can do for you? No. That's not really accurate. It is, however, slightly less openly hostile a reaction than I've gotten around here, so I'll take it. I'm not sure what you've heard, or quite frankly, why this seems to be getting around the way it is. Despite assertions to the contrary, I'm not attempting to run anyone out of a job, or open the city gates to allow Ashta to come pouring in. Nor am I in any way attempting to make a statement about the competence of the current security forces and/or apparatus in Aquila City. I hope that clears things up. Fantastic. I need to prove that what I'm working on can make a positive difference. Then you'll see it my way. I could really use some help, in fact, just to make sure this all goes off without a hitch. Would you be willing to place some sensors for me? Yeah, I need them to start gathering data. Pretty simple, I could do it myself, but at this point I think Davis may be having someone tail me. He's that flustered.
Tá, vou instalar os sensores pra ela.
Just take these and stick them in specific spots in the city along the wall. When you're done, come find me. I'll find something to do in the meantime to give myself an air of plausible deniability.
People around here think we own Aquila. They're wrong. Ah.
Shift work, shift pay.
Over there. Tourist?
I give him.
I think the Coheritic Museum is really good, personally.
The sensors are pretty durable. I mean, don't go using them as target practice, and they're good to go. You got some good news, I hope? Well, that's that then. So, this next part, it's a bit delicate. See that guard tower across the way there? I need to get in there and make a few small modifications to the terminal inside. I don't have the processing power to collate all the data that'll be coming in from the sensors. The existing network does.
Agora o negócio já tá ficando mais perigoso.
Oh no, I wouldn't think of asking you to do that. I'm gonna hack it, but I need you to get that guard away from it long enough for me to do it. I should only need a few moments. So, I don't know, convince him to take a break or something. Or if you're feeling particularly rebellious, maybe give him some official business to attend to. I believe it's what Davis would refer to as a ruckus. As soon as you've got him occupied, I'll scoot in and out before anyone notices. Okay? Let's do this.
Será que isso vai dar certo? Super simples. O problema é achar como que eu vou chegar lá. Ah, tá fácil aqui.
Hi, how you doing? What brings you to the wall? Boredom? Because if that's what you're looking for, you've hit the jackpot.
Tá, eu vou tentar persuadir ele.
Just supposed to take this on what? Faith? Yeah, I hope so. I'm trying to be reasonable here. I'm glad you understand the position I'm in here. I guess I believe you. Just don't do anything I'll regret, okay?
Tá, consegui persuadir ele.
My research could open up more of a keyless to settlement in time. That's all settled then. Thanks for the assist. Hope you're none too worse for wear. And yet, you have aided in the advancement of science. Once enough data has been collected, I'll have the proof I need to convince them, especially Davis, that my technology is useful. If you're curious, come back tomorrow. I might even have preliminary findings.
Nível 7. esperar 24 horas, eu vou levar o pedaço do galho lá pro... que é o Tom, eu acho. Eita, o jogo não quer deixar mudar a missão. Ah, eu que tava indo no lugar errado. Ah, ele já tava aqui, eu nem tinha visto.
Chief Diplomat Yassine has a tight ship come off the vessel.
Have you been to Aquila City yet? Have you paid a visit to Miss Castler in Aquila City? Yes, yes, of course. I'll see that it is returned to her in one piece. Well, perhaps minus a few shavings. Now, I just need a moment to analyze this and synthesize an audio response to our friend here. Right, so we'll feed in a sample. Now the program will incorporate the genetic and chemical makeup of the cell, extrapolating the size and structure of the original tree. This was put together rather hastily, so complete accuracy is impossible. I'm hoping it's not. And there it is. Our best hope for a positive solution to this mess. So, we now have a simulated response to our tree. All that's left is to play it. An excellent question. I have been wondering myself. I've been forced to listen to this SSNN kiosk chatter incessantly this entire time. I think it could be put to better use. We don't have time to go through the proper channels, but if you can find a terminal and get this uploaded into their system, it might do the trick. You're right. There's a chance that there could be some minor adverse side effects, but none would be life-threatening. We won't play the broadcast loud or long enough to cause any major or permanent damage to humans or other organic life. And aside from that, if we don't calm this tree down soon, well, I fear that the vibrations it's emitting will eventually reach such strength it could severely damage our internal organs. Then I fear all this hard work will be for naught. I would hate to see this tree come down, but we may be out of options. Perhaps, but desperate times, and all that. Certainly, if you have some other option, by all means, take advantage of it. But if not, well, this is our only option at the moment. I have no doubt that you will.
Tá bom, vou tentar dar meu jeito aqui, né? Nossa, eu não lembro dos requisitos mínimos. A minha placa é a RTX 3060. Eu tô com o processador Ryzen 7 5700X e 32 GB de RAM. Mas os requisitos mínimos é bem abaixo disso.
Saw your ship come in. Nice ride. Ever wonder how the Crimson Fleet seems to be doing?
We're close to the action. Right position.
He's quite something, our Bobby.
We've done it! I'm already seeing reductions in the strength of the vibrations. The tree is calming down. I can hardly believe that worked. I don't know. We've been in uncharted territory this whole time. That doesn't stop now. With the immediate crisis hopefully over, I can slow down and review everything we've learned. And certainly, I'll be keeping a much closer eye on our friend going forward. And you have saved this tree and advanced our scientific knowledge of our environment. Noble work across the board. You have my gratitude and that of every citizen in New Atlantis, though they don't know it.
Tá, deixa eu selecionar uma missão aqui da constelação agora. Eu acho que eu tenho alguma atividade para fazer na constelação também. Que eu confiro o painel de missões da constelação. Eu já joguei o It Takes Two, muito bom, viu? Eu joguei com um amigo. Tem um outro jogo, são dos mesmos desenvolvedores. Fugiu o nome dele agora, mas é... Você também joga obrigatoriamente com 2. E é uma fuga da prisão. Eu gostei mais do It Takes Two, mas esse outro é bacana também. Isso, A Way Out. Eu fugi do nome. Joguei ele também, muito bom.
Greetings, Walter Stroud. How may I assist you?
Cadê esse painel?
Just,
Aqui dentro.
seeing how you're doing.
O A Way Out você jogou? Tá, mas não tem missão nenhuma aqui. Só isso? É, só isso. A velha vizinhança. Eu gostei bastante deles também.
So, are you ready to get to work? Or was there something else? Not much, but you've seen them for yourself. It doesn't take a lot to realize we're dealing with something extraordinary. Just what that is, we'll have to figure out. It's what we do. We're going to be doing some old-fashioned detective work. The artifacts are relatively inert once they're out of bedrock. That means people can pass them around, not even knowing what they are. I've been letting my contacts know to be on the lookout for strange metal objects. Get back a lot of noise, usually, but a tip from the UC Vanguard sounds promising. A volunteer force that helps defend the edges of United Colonies space. They're always looking for recruits. Lots of retired veterans and dangerous professionals mixed in with part-timers who barely have a laser cannon welded to a hull. My contact is in the recruiting office, so he hears a lot about what the volunteers are up to. Jumping to anthropology on me already? Oh, well, good. We all need our own reasons to be out there. But it's not just that. I want to take this opportunity to see how you handle yourself, and for you to learn more about us. I'm going to be sticking with you for this. We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry.
Eita, se você continuar, Sarah seguirá você compulsoriamente.
You mean besides the ship, the robot, and a place to stay all rent-free? We do have some funds we can disperse from time to time. Not to mention, I think we can get you a proper suit. We're explorers. We keep a lot of equipment on hand for that purpose. So the more you work with us, the more we can share what we have.
Tá, eu vou seguir.
We'll need to head to Mast. Check in with the Vanguard recruiting office where my contact works. And listen, whatever you were before, or whatever you do once you're out there, I don't care. So long as you don't bring UC security to our doorstep. Every member of Constellation is their own conscience. Understood? I mean, Constellation has a roster of members who haven't always been on the right side of their respective society. We're risk-takers. Some of us have seen the inside of a jail cell more than once. If you join us, it means you're committed to our mission. In exchange, we give you latitude in your choice of means. Good. Let's take a little stroll through New Atlantis, shall we?
Sim, a mecânica dos dois personagens é totalmente diferente. Acho que isso é a parte mais legal do jogo. Você já jogou o Brother, que é o primeiro jogo do estúdio? Ele é com dois personagens também, mas no caso A gente controla os dois ao mesmo tempo. O Brother é bacana também. A Tale of Two Sons, eu acho que é o nome do jogo. Acho que tá alto. Tem que descer. Eu gostei bastante do Brother também, só que assim, ele é um jogo mais antigo, né? Então a mecânica dele é um pouquinho travada, principalmente pelo fato de você controlar os dois personagens, aí no comecinho é um pouquinho difícil. Mas logo, logo se acostuma. É Brother, A Tale of Two Sons, eu acho, se eu não me engano. Se você pesquisar pelo nome do estúdio, você joga no Google e aparece todos os jogos que eles desenvolveram.
Something wrong with the exam? MASS is short for Military, Administrative, and Scientific Triumvirate. From here, the three co-equal divisions of the UC government work together to advance the cause of the colonies. Be that through mutual defense, political and diplomatic strength, or scientific discovery. Now, serving any of the UC's divisions grants citizenship, but scientific and admin positions in the UC tend to be real competitive. Understandable, most people would prefer to earn their citizenship behind a desk rather than in combat. Not something I'd ever choose for myself, but understandable. Military used to have a pretty narrow view of where the best pilots came from. In their eyes, it was UC or bust. The creation of the Vanguard was an acknowledgement by the brass that maybe not all the galaxy's greatest pilots went through a UC flight school. So it's the Vanguard's job to find them and get them to fly for us. All right, here's what I've got. Vanguard volunteer by the name of Moera. Helps patrol the old neighborhood. Sol, Mars, Neptune, you know.
The Sol system? Which admiral did he upset to get that posting?
He's Martian, born and raised. Not like I can get anyone else to care. Word is he's got some fancy metal ornament he's been showing off to the old grounders. Matches that description Sarah gave me. Oh, he goes way back. Think he was recruit number 81 or something. You kidding? Lowest posting request rate in the whole fleet. Only thing there the UC cares about is Mars. And no one wants to go to Mars. They want to get off Mars. Hey, Vanguards risk their lives every day to keep people safe. So what if he doesn't understand whatever this fancy thing of yours is?
Easy there, John. We all have our sore points. Everyone agrees we need to talk to your Vanguard about what he found. Let's leave it at that.
All right, I'll let it slide. No good for the recruiting office to be seen arguing with the civs anyway. Sol system is a lot of planets, but a vet like Moera will be checking in at Sidonia on the regular.
You mean hitting the bars, don't you, John?
Hey, nothing wrong with a little refresh between patrols. Yeah, bring a coloring book. You get so used to seeing red, you'll forget what blues and greens look like. Anything for Sarah. UC always takes care of its own. Even the prodigal children.
Oh, brother.
O final do A Way Out me surpreendeu também. Eu agora não tô lembrando qual decisão que a gente tomou, mas... eu achei, assim, bem elaborado o final. A reviravolta lá.
You some kind of an acrobat? Liked that statue. It's beautiful, isn't it? I wonder what the artist was trying to represent. Been a long time since I've been to Mars. Sol system doesn't get a lot of traffic.
It's too late for them. You've got a family to think of.
Not at all.
This time next year, they'll all have jobs of their own.
You mean apart from being the chair of Constellation for the past 5 years? Well, let's see. I pride myself with my aptitude for astrodynamics, calculating optimal trajectories for grav jumping. That's been quite useful in the past. And as far as planetary exploration, my area of expertise is botany. So, don't worry. I won't let you eat anything that might put you in the hospital.
Tem outras perguntas aqui que tende a criar uma proximidade entre os dois. Como eu não conheço ela por enquanto, não vou entrar nesses assuntos não.
Bye for now. Where to next?
É o nosso sistema solar aqui. Marte, cadê a Terra? A Terra ali, ó. Bora pra Marte. Temperatura -5.
Sidonia is an industrial town. The people there tend to be concise. Maybe another time.
Found a clutch of heat leeches, breeding in the utility section the other day.
Ah, é em cima.
This life ain't easy, but it pays the bills.
Okay. Hello.
Got cold beers and good atmosphere. How much more you can ask for?
Howdy.
Can't say I'm a fan of excitement and drama around here. What's your poison?
Nossa, eu só tenho... Eu li 1981, que as bebidas caras. E algo pra recuperar minha vida ali. Ah, mas é provisório. Ah, não vou beber nada não. É, o Elon Musk tá doido pra fazer os voos dele lá, né? A SpaceX. Que no jogo é mais fácil, né? E ele não precisa gastar tanto dinheiro.
Plenty. But if I went blabbing them to any rando that walks into my bar, no one would ever tell me anything around here. You don't do this job for 45 years by losing your customers' trust. You're not my only customer. See? That's what I'm talking about. You give respect, you get respect. I'm glad you understand. He ain't been around. Went off on patrol. Hasn't been back in since. We're starting to think it might be time to pour one out to the blackest sea. You got another word for it?
He means outer space.
Ma'am. You in the service? I know the feeling, but, you just get so used to losing people. Look, nothing more I'd love than to help out a fellow Martian. Especially one that's missing. But,
He has a tab, and you don't know if he's coming back.
it's a lot of credits, okay? I let it slide for a long time because he's a regular, but if I'm out all that money, I got problems. What do you say?
Seu companheiro pode falar por você. O que ele dirá fica escrito ao lado do nome dele. Vou tentar persuadir mais uma vez.
Life on Sidonia ain't hard enough. You're gonna guilt trip me?
Tá, essa que eu acho que não vai colar, que ele tá mais interessado no dinheiro.
I want him found. I do.
Tá, essa ali também não. Ah, deu certo. Achei que não ia dar, não.
Last time he was here, Moira kept yelling about the Lady of Love, singing songs, all that kind of thing.
Venus? That's only one planet. Hardly an entire patrol route.
I got what I got, okay?
Fine. We'll make do.
Ok, temos que ir para Vênus. Nossa, você lembra? A gente jogou o Gears 2 das dificuldades mais altas, né? Fizemos tudo na campanha. Bons tempos do Xbox 360. Você chegou a jogar os Gears do Xbox One?
Right, Captain. Where are we headed next?
Tem uma atividade aqui que é o painel da nave, eu acho. Eu devia ter feito isso há muito tempo. Não é conferir o inventário da nave. Onde que fica? Deixa eu ver como que tá o meu inventário. Nossa, já passa 134 de 135. Dá pra eu transferir. Ah, não vou mexer nisso agora, não. O objetivo continua lá, tem que conferir. Ah, tá. Pronto. Se eu não me engano, tem o Gears of War 4 e o 5 pra PC também. O 4 eu gostei, o 5 eu achei sensacional. Muito bom, viu? Se você um dia animar a jogar, é só mandar mensagem lá. Tem que ir lá com a nave, então. Ah, tem como viajar.
Hello, what do we have here? See that cluster of ships? Varun Zealots. You ever run into one? Completely devoted to a deity they call the Great Serpent. The devourer of the unbelievers. I'll let you guess what happens if they spot us. No idea. They appear and attack people seemingly at random. House Varun technically has diplomatic ties to the other factions, but the Zealots are outside of their control. Or so they say. No other ship readings in the area. And I doubt they'd be so calm if a Vanguard had flown by recently. No, but I think I see something else that might. There's a UC satellite beacon hovering distressingly close to those Varun ships. If we can get close enough to it, we could download its logs and figure out where our Vanguard was heading to next. Exactly. Minimal ship power, go slow. We grab the data on that satellite and jump away.
Minimize a energia dos sistemas da nave para evitar detecção. Sistemas com armas e escudos são detectados com mais facilidade. Para aumentar a furtividade, diminua a energia de todos os sistemas e deixe 1 ou 2 barras para os motores, além de ficar o mais longe possível de naves inimigas. Fique dentro de um raio de 500 metros do satélite sinalizador para poder ativá-lo. Deixa eu diminuir tudo. Ativar o escudo. Oh, valeu, mano. Então, boa noite aí pra você. Valeu mesmo por ter ficado aqui um pouquinho. Eu vou ficar aqui só mais um pouco também, já tá tarde. batendo. Tava só olhando se tinha um jeito de ir mais rápido, mas não... Tem não, tem que ir com a nave mesmo. Aumentar a potência do motor, ver se chega mais rápido. Tem como eu...
Galactic Star Yard, still orbiting Earth's moon. This is where the first interstellar ships were made. People still use their modules, even though their star yard hasn't been running in forever. It's all ancient history now, but the Earth lost its atmosphere. It started sputtering out into space. Humanity had about 50 years to evacuate the planet. That's kind of how the United Colonies government started, managing the exodus. Earth is more or less a dust ball now. You can occasionally find a few remnants of the world we left behind on the surface, but not much.
Caramba, a Terra perdeu a atmosfera.
Keep your weapons ready. Never know who else might be scavenging there.
É possível acoplar e entrar na maioria das naves e estações estelares. Para isso, selecione a nave no HUD, aproxime-se dela até que a opção de acoplar apareça. Tá, deixa eu aumentar aqui então. Escudo também. Sei lá o que a gente vai encontrar, né? Então. Ai, meu Deus. Eu ainda tô meio perdido com esses controles da nave. Pera aí. Acho que aparece a opção de acoplar aqui, né? Pera aí. Aqui, ó.
Captain on deck. 2 steps in, and we're already looking at a corpse. Okay, it's not Vanguard Moara. Looks like spacers were scavenging around here and someone else came in and said hello. Oh, this won't be your last encounter with a spacer crew. They pillage abandoned facilities and shoot anyone who gets in their way. They're even less organized than the Crimson Fleet. Just countless desperate groups scavenging and killing to survive. We still need to find any sign of Vanguard Moara. Keep your eyes open. Okay.
Outro cara morto aqui. Caramba, mataram todo mundo. Tem gente aqui. Tem alguém aqui. Nossa, tem muita gente aqui. Eita!
Keep your searching, then make it quick.
Nossa. acabou minha munição. Sem munição também, meu Deus.
I'm going to end you.
Porra, fiquei sem munição. Caramba. Cadê o outro? Porra. Tudo sem munição, meu Deus. É no machado. Nossa, máximo de CO2. Ainda bem que foi o último. Deixa eu ver aqui o que que dá pra eliminar. Ainda tá cheio. Deixa eu eliminar essas que dá menos dano aqui. Queria vender esses. Deixa eu ver se eu consigo chegar lá que eu tô aqui. Caramba, tem mais gente aqui. Tem munição também. Eu consigo ver algum lugar onde que tem minha munição? Tiro 0, é isso? É. Vou voltar aqui e pegar essas armas. 0. Tiros. O que tem? Nossa.
Might as well take what we can.
Nossa. Tudo zerado, então vou soltar tudo. Deixa eu ver se eu acho alguma arma aqui.
Wrong day to piss me off.
Aprendi como que joga, mas no lugar totalmente errado, né? Nossa, errei todos os tiros. Tá de parabéns. Só mais um.
Set aside anything useful and just leave the rest.
Mais gente, eu sem bala. Caramba. Ah, é cara. Pera aí, então. Vem agora. Isso, ela é corajosa. Meu Deus, que demora pra recarregar. Nossa, 9 tiros.
Won't take much more of this. You've got nothing. Scratch one over here.
Nossa. Nossa. Nossa, me pegou. O problema todo é que eu tô ficando sem munição. Tá. Vou pegar a arma aqui de novo.
Oh, I'm hit. I can't take much more of this. Come on.
Sadly for you.
Well, I suppose they're not going to need it anymore.
Deixa eu ver o que mais que dá pra tirar aqui. Deixa eu tirar mais Ver aqui. Mochila. Mais consome massa.
Sorry if I had to reclaim some UC property, but this whole star yard is overrun. I've patched up my ship, and I'm heading to Neptune. Going to put in another request to get the fleet out here to deal with these spacers. But until then, if any of you thugs are listening, I'm the damn ghost stealing your stuff in the night. Clear out while you have the chance.
It's almost daring the spacers to come after him. It's actually not a bad plan. Much better odds destroying one of their ships than fighting them all at once here.
Vou ver se eu consigo vender essas armas lá em Netuno. É o cara. Eita, tinha alguém ali, eu nem vi. O cara sumiu. Bugs. Temos. A maioria das naves inimigas pode ser invadida após ter motores avariados. Tá.
Start the docking routine. Come on. Let's go rescue that Vanguard.
E lá vamos nós contra mais inimigos.
I'll head to my crew position. We need to rescue that Vanguard. Let's see what you've got. Bye.
Tirar os hostis, mas... Não tô entendendo aqui. Eu vou pra minha nave. Nossa, meu Deus. Você é burro. Achei que eu tinha recarregado.
Am I glad to meet whoever you two are? Looks like we're all in one piece. Any day you walk away from, right? What? You guys still exist? Man, I've only heard stories.
We've heard stories too, about a strange object you found on patrol.
So, you know what that thing is? I tried to hawk it in Sidonia, and the guy thought I was peddling phony titanium.
It doesn't play nice with scanners. It'd be worthless to someone trying to flip rare minerals quickly.
So you're saying I shouldn't be using it as a hood ornament? Hey, I'll trade some weird space rock for a rescue anytime. Hope you figure out whatever that thing is.
Let's grab the artifact. Good work. Let's get back to the lodge.
and prepare to be scanned. Scan complete. You are...
I am at your service, Captain.
We have it. Go ahead. Do the honors.
Just so you know, your mother's missed you. Like a lot.
It fits. Energy spiked a bit, but it's restabilized.
Is there anything new showing up?
No, it's the same as before. There's a massive output as the artifact is added, then it harmonizes. Like it's waiting for the others.
That's speculation, but I think you're right. We need more. Here. You've earned this. Welcome to Constellation. As a full member this time. Honestly, this just makes it more official. Call it right person, right place, right time. But once the artifacts started coming together, you were one of us. Well, if you ever find a relic bottle from Earth, we'll all be happy to share it with you. By the way, how would you like to keep traveling together? I'm not sitting behind my desk for this. These artifacts are a new chapter for Constellation, and I'm going to be out there for it. And I want you out there as well. You got results. I need someone like you watching my back. Oh, we'll be working with everyone here at the Lodge sooner or later. Constellation is all in on this. Sometimes we'll partner up, sometimes we'll go solo. It's not a formal arrangement. We just came back with good news. We've got momentum. Why not keep going? All right. We've got a few more leads we should talk about. First, there's an expedition that Samco has been putting together. It's in Freestar Collective Space, and he knows it inside and out. There's also the Eye, our star station in orbit. About time for you to meet Vladimir. He's been hard at work tracking down more anomalies. And last but not least, Noel, Have we heard anything from Barrett yet?
A courier from Argos Extractors came by to let us know they're packing up the operation on Vectera. But that's it. No other word.
That's not good. We should get over there and check on Barrett in person.
Ok.
Talk to you later.
Nível 8 e desbloqueamos outras missões aqui. 3 missões da constelação. Então é isso, pessoal. Eu vou encerrar a live por aqui. Muito obrigado por quem assistiu e a gente se vê numa próxima.